Hey, loves. Let's see who first get on. Amelia, do you want to go with them? They're going sightseeing. Yeah, go ahead. Or you want to stay here? They're going up the mountain. You don't? Go with them. I can't take. Yeah, yeah. You know. Hi, Shanika. How are you? How are ya? What have you been up to? Evolving Bless. How are you? Hey, Beth. How are you? I think I want to lower the screen. 1 second. Oh. Yeah, that's kind of better. How are y'all doing? Now, hi, Diana. How are you guys doing? I guess they lied to you. Oh. So, guys, on my live yesterday, y'all thumbs up the video. I was telling you guys that maybe I'll just wait a little bit more, let some more people get in the room. That's good. That is good that you are good. I'm having me a little free Starbucks. Free is always good. So what was for dinner today? Who want to invite me over? Who want to invite me over for dinner? When I tell y'all where I am, you're going to be like, poor baby. We want to invite her over. She needs some attention. When I tell y'all what I've been up to. That's why you haven't really gotten any videos from me. Hi, Deborah. How are you? I think Deborah was on the live yesterday. I was taking a ride to a secret location. I'm going to show you guys. Oh, you just had a burrito? Actually, I got dressed. I was going to go have some seafood. Hi, Lady T. How are you? Yeah, I was going to go and have some seafood, but then I got lazy and I've been just sitting here. My shawl is in the back of me. Well, that might be the most I will get on. Hello. I was trying to see who's going to invite me over. Oh, Lord. Evolving is just showing all the way out. Just, girl, the question is, are you inviting me over? That is the question. Are you inviting me over? You telling me about the good food now. You need to, like, send the address. Let me see. I didn't see the last comment. Okay. Okay. Well, pray for your daughter. Hope she get total healing in the name of Jesus. So, let me tell you guys what I've been up to. Well, in the beginning of the New Year's, I just wanted to like just, just rest a little bit, right? So, for the first part, okay, hope she gets better. Okay, okay, in the middle of a move. Yes, pray for Deborah's daughter. Total healing in the name of Jesus. Yeah, so let me tell you guys. So I in the beginning of the year, New Year's, I just wanted to chill, right? I just wanted to chill. So I didn't do much after Christmas shopping or anything like that. I was even late putting up my videos. So I would say about I started noticing a problem with the I would say like the water system with the house. So the kids will complain and it was like, okay, the water pressure. Hi, hi Mildred, how are you? I'm glad you could join me. Yeah, so the the issue with the house is something to do with the house. It started with, I would say like maybe the third week. The first week I didn't want to do nothing. The second week still chilling. So I think that's the last week of the month. My son told me, my son told me on the bottom floor, the third floor, he was like, Mom, my room is wet. So I thought, I'm doing good. So I thought when he said that, that maybe he brought, because forever having to tell him, do not take anything down. There's too many places upstairs to eat. Don't take anything in your room. So I kind of like flipped him off, like ignored him. And so he told me about it. And then the morning when he was leaving, he was like, Mom, my floor feels damp. So I did what I had to do that morning. It was that Monday morning. So eventually, I just went downstairs. Usually, I might have ignored it, but I went downstairs. When I went downstairs, from where the theater, from where the theater is to the bathroom, it was water. The whole floor was flooded, and it was coming up through the tub and through the toilet. Now, well, at first the water was like, it was clear in the beginning. So once I stepped my foot in the water, I went back to the garage because I have some water boots there. So I put on the water boots because I had to get in the water and I didn't want to wear like soft shoes to like track the whatever it is back. So I went to put on my water boots, went back downstairs. The water is just still coming up. So I had this water vac. I think people use it for construction too. It's like a dry, wet water vac, and it has like a little bucket under it. So I used that and I sucked up some of the water, and went into the boiler room like to see like where, because there was water like the whole boiler room where the water heater and all of that is flooded. So eventually, I didn't wake my husband up. I waited till he got up because the worst already has happened. Hi Mona, how are you? Yes, downstairs, like I said, from where the theater is back to the back to the bathroom, boiler room, and my son's room was flooded. So eventually we called a plumber. The plumber came out like I think like at the time I didn't want to wake my husband up, so I guess like maybe like 2, 3 hours later he got up and I told him we called a plumber. Like in 30 minutes the plumber was there. The problem is because the bottom floor. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you're here. How have you been? Yes, so the bottom floor, I guess how they build a house, it is the just to tell you, they went all the way down digging to build this house. The floors downstairs on the bottom floor, it's where the theater and stuff is. Okay. Oh, you're not interrupting, hon. We back and forth with each other. You're not interrupting. Glad to see you. So I was telling you the bottom floor is like okay, the ceilings as you see in the top in the first floor, it's like about 26, like 20 foot tall. Who is me? Her? Hi, how are you? So the one downstairs is like I think like 17 or more, maybe even 20 foot tall. And what happened when I guess when the place is dug down so much in the ground, it's hard to, well they couldn't put like a septic to attach it to downstairs. So downstairs has its own mechanics. It has a pump that takes, and the toilet works with a pump too, that takes everything and grind it up and then take it up. The pump failed. So yeah, so I called no, okay, the guy came over and he told me what happened. So what I did know to see if the pump is on the warranty, because you guys know we just bought this house less than a year ago. So I called the pump company and they said that it was not on the warranty. So I'm like, listen, we just bought this house less than a year ago. Like, who's responsible for this? Like, we wouldn't know, to check it or whatever it is, because it's like our first time dealing with a pump. The upstairs, actually, no, no, we don't. Actually, all the kids are home, so like all of the rooms are like counted for. So because the downstairs is the kitchen, hallway, office area, and actually it's not, the office is not built out as yet, but I'm just telling you how it's set up. And then the theater, and then one of the boys' room, and then on the other side is the other boys' room. So we, needless to say, like I said, the place flooded. Called the plumber. He came over. He told us what happened. So they had to order the pump. So he came out a couple days later to fix the pump. When he came out, okay, the pump now, the cost of the pump is $2,700. That wasn't. Okay, not me. Okay. So he got the pump, brought it back. So now he's like, he doesn't think it's the pump that is broken that having everything come back into the house. He think is the line to the street. So far, we have been staying at a hotel because you know what comes out of the toilet. And you know what will come out of the toilet will come out of the tub, so it's not smelling that pretty over there. And plus, well, on one side of the boy room is not wet, but when the plumber came out, he said it's not good for any of them to be for them to be downstairs, for them to be downstairs. because it's some type of, that odorless gas. He said, because he took a rag and put in the toilet, he said, don't take all the water out with the dry vac, and don't let anyone stay like a period of time downstairs because of that odorless gas, or don't lay down or anything. Plus the scent in there. So we're actually been at a hotel 3 weeks now. I've been living at a hotel. This nice little scenery you see here is at a hotel. I'm actually downstairs in the lobby. 3 weeks now. Oh, I don't understand. I don't understand what that person is saying. But anyway, um, the insurance company, they came out and will send the adjuster out, and they have to rip out the downstairs. Well, I did a lot of the work cleaning up the water because I just couldn't let it like sit there with me having my water boots on and the water vac. Manual labor never bothered me. Okay. Well, tomorrow. Okay. Good night. Good night to you, Bev. Yes. So tomorrow we will find out what is going on, and plus, like right after they fix the water line, it's construction next. So until like the scent come all the way out of the house, I do go back to the house every day, like a couple times for the day, because upstairs. Hey, Texaco, cool. How are you? Yes, upstairs you don't really smell anything, and I have a good sense of smell. You don't really smell anything, so we do go back and well, we cannot use any of the water in the house. We can't use the kitchen or anything because everything goes down, and because everything is jammed together, it could make even a worse mess. So hotel life, I am absolutely tired of eating out. Absolutely tired of eating out. I never thought I would say that. And I like hotels. Like, I don't like Airbnb and stuff like that. I absolutely, when we travel, this is not, Airbnb is never an option for me. I don't want to leave home and then go home. I want to be somewhere where everything else is taken care of. So that's been the story. A girl been out of commission. I'm seeing all the different collaborations and stuff like that, and I would love to take part in it, but I cannot wrap my mind around, knowing what's downstairs to still go ahead with like home decor and stuff, because I think all the prettiness need to go together. I know this is happening. I can't take it out of my mind, but I'm upstairs and I'm decorating and I'm putting this away and doing this and doing videos. It just feels like very fraudulent to me because I feel like all of the neatness and the cleanness and the home decor, all of that needs to go together. And I can't fake it. So that's why I haven't done any videos. And a matter of fact, I've been shopping a few times, caught a couple sales, and some things are full price. I just picked up, but I'm just not in the mood to like even do a haul. I just want that problem to be taken care of, that we all can get back to the house, and then I'll start again. So I feel like I owe you guys this because I think like 2 weeks ago when I put up my last video, the day before. Oh, thank you. Thank you. The day, the last video I put out the day before, I read under one of my comments, and one of the subscribers left me a comment telling me, well, two different ones, telling me how much. Yes, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Mildred, you remember when I was like looking for home and can't wait to get in the house, and now you get there and this happened. Honestly, I didn't let it bother me. I didn't let it bother me. I just looked at it as life. And then even with some of the things that got wet, I'm like, okay, these are things that we could replace. In terms of, I was telling my son because he was upset in terms of the way things are in life. And listen, it could be way worse. Okay, some people are dealing with like so much. Oh no, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried. And the other thing about it, we got a hotel room is huge. It's like a double, like how you would have for the kids, and then the adult is like a double. It's like we have like a whole suite, right? So, and the other part about it, we actually like being with each other. So it's not a problem. I'm gonna let y'all in a bit on the kids. Like, they are close and they love spending time like right now they just went to they went sightseeing. Yeah, the children, they like really enjoy each other company. That's one thing I absolutely thank God for. One of the girls is 23, the other one is 22. um, One of the boy, the oldest boy, he is 18, and the younger one is 15. And they absolutely love hanging out with each other. And I'm so grateful because at that age, I know most kids bicker and fight and, fuss and all of that, but I'm just like so grateful that they absolutely just love each other company. Like, I just took a picture, I might post it, and the both girls, one on William's back, and he picked up the other one in his hand like this, and he carried them outside to the car. So I'm like, we love each other company, so that is not a problem, and we always know as long as we together, we'll be fine. So I told y'all I got dressed to go out to dinner, and I just end up in the lobby. We were going to grab a drink because at the hotel they have like for the occupancy they have yes, yes, I'm so grateful for that. um at the hotel, every I think from hi Susie, how are you? Oh, thank you. So actually, this year I had purchased this for my daughter. I had purchased this for my daughter, and I guess she didn't want it, so she kept putting it in my stuff. So I guess in the beginning, she told me she wanted it, but then after, I guess she didn't like the bigness of it all. It's a poncho, and I actually took the neck and just pushed it in here. It's like it comes out, but I didn't want it to know it. Oh, that's my shawl. This is a shawl. If you look on my community page, I think I have a picture of it. I made this when I was going to Paris. And look, I get so much compliment on this shawl. Yeah. And it's reversible. Yeah. Well, I love comfortable clothes. I absolutely love comfortable clothes. And let me show you this. These boots right here. Let me see if I can show you my boots. These boots right here. they were actually, see, like right where the cuff is, they were actually supposed to be like this, right? That's how they came. But what I did was I took it apart and I got some silk fabric and I sew it on the inside of the boots because I wanted the boots to come up to my thigh. So I sew the fabric on my sewing machine. I sew the fabric onto this, and then I did this little fringe. I pleated it. I pleated it, and then I put this little tie on it. Actually, I could stand up and show you guys. Let me push this out of the way. I'm gonna push this out of the way. Whoop. Let me kind of get it out of the way. I can show you guys how it looks. I don't want this to fall. So then I put this string on it, right? So when I tie it, actually, let me put this over here. Okay. So let me push this one back. I'm rearranging the people's hotel. So the boot now, it was just like down here like this. It didn't have the string. And like I show you, I put the satin on it, and then I fringed this, I pleated it, and then sew it on the inside. Well, I made this part first, pleated in, sew it on the inside, and then I flipped it, and then I took it down inside of the boots. I took it all the way down in here and then attach it around here. I actually use my glue gun to attach it down here, but up here is stitch, and I'm gonna tie it behind. You can see it. I'm gonna tie it behind here. See? Can't really see because my tights is all so black. And it worked out because, see, you can't see it. I think I could show you better. Let me pull my tights up. I'll pull my tights up to show you what I did. Okay. So, this is how it looked. Oh, this is tight. Yeah, so this is how it looked. And this is how it ended up being. So now I'm going to tie it. I just wanted some suede boots that were tie high. So I need to tie it a little tighter. But you get the idea. You get the idea. I think when I made them, my leg was a little bit thicker. Yeah. Okay. So this is how it's gonna look. So this is how it looks. So let me take this down. Let me take the tights down because it's a bit tight. And I can feel it around the leg. Guys, I was saying yesterday in my live, and I could also wear it also wear it like that. So I have different options in how to wear it. I was saying yesterday in my live, I used to pray to God and ask Him, what's my talent? Please show me my talent. I don't want to die and not know my talent. And I laugh at myself right now because my talent was always in front of me. But I guess I don't know if I was like, look at other things other people do and was more interested in it until one day this older man said to me, okay, 12 color, okay. I don't know, look on Amazon. Another place to look, and you should find great deals about now. Wait. Aldo? Hold up, I can't remember the name of the store. I think it was Aldo's. Might be Aldo's. Since I moved, before I lived in New Jersey, I purchased these here, maybe like 7 years ago at Big Guess, and I purchased a DSW. Yeah. So who's on? Say something. I just want 2 inch heel. Okay, you can find different ones. And don't forget thrifting. Because with the thrifting, like a lot of stores now, that's the tax season, and they are donating to thrift shops to get like their tax write off. So you expect to find a lot of lovely things around. Oh, thank you. I hope one day to have a fashion line. I hope to have a fashion line one day. Because a lot of different look. Okay. Okay. Yes, go thrifting. And with your thrifting, not any old type of thrifting, go into the better neighborhoods where the more affluent homes are. They are getting rid of everything to buy the latest whatever. So go to the thrift store. You could find like amazing deals. But like I said, the better the neighborhood, the better the things are. I like sticking this down here. The better the neighborhood, the better the things are. Yep. Actually, I don't have a favorite designer. I like a little bit of everything. It's like having a lot of kids and to pick one as your favorite because the thing about me is I could buy something from a store and I'm into bargains also, and totally when I go into the store and I see the piece and I see it like completely different and my mind is to change it. Like for instance, this is here, but my mind for this, right, is to open up the side of it. Yes, I cut sweaters also. I have to show you guys this sweater. I took two short sweaters, and make a dress. One was for the top part, one was for the bottom part. Yeah, my mind is to cut this open. Yeah, there's no one designer that I will, say, well, that's my favorite designer. I like a little bit of everything because I like change. Um, Look at this right here, right? Sweaters are made with knitting or crochet, right? So this line right here in the sweater, it's in a circle, and sometimes the line is to the back or the side. It's sewn with black thread. See this little rib right here? This little line right here? This is sewn with black thread. And if you get a seam ripper or even a pin or a needle, you just, try to catch the piece, because this whole piece is one knitted piece. But you could feel and find it, and once you pull that out, this whole thing come loose. Or or you could, if you have a sewing machine like I do, I wouldn't care if I just cut this open, and then once I have it open, fold it back on the other side. Or if you know how to knit or crochet, you could buy yarn from the Dollar Tree, and once you open it, make like a pretty design. You could just go back and forth, because you could see the holes and go back and forth. I know how to knit also. Yeah. So that's what I wanted to tell you guys. No, I am not in my home. I've seen all the beautiful home decor videos that are up. Matter of fact, I have to go over to the house. Oh, I was saying a lot of beautiful like challenge and home decor videos that are up, but I am not doing any because my mind is not right to create around mess. I want everything like just cleaned up. And I'm going over to the house tonight. I'll be there for a while. I might go live from the house. So what you guys want to tell me? I know y'all sympathize with me. Actually, this here is a wig that I made. Years ago, people will never tell you they're wearing a wig. And it looks stiff like all get out. So this is a wig that I made, right? And the hair was actually this color here. This color is different from the color in the front. And I wanted darker roots. Oh, thank you. Good night. Yeah, I wanted darker roots, so I went in with the root to make it, put a soft black on it to make it darker. But it bled into the hair. It bled through the hair, so the light blonde areas become darker. So this is actually gray. See? Yeah. This is actually gray. But I'm gonna fix it, just not now. I'm focused on other things. Cause you see, you could see this is different from this up here. Oh yeah. Actually, I said, you know what, after I did that, I was like, you know what, let me fix it. But then I'm like, you know what? Every spoil is a style. So I went ahead, I conditioned it, and I curled it. No, I conditioned and curled it. And after I curl it, that's when I cut the layers in. All these are layers that is cut into the hair to give it that nice body. So I I layered the hair. It's a wig, yeah. So I treat it like real hair. I layer it after I curl it, and this is the look. Okay, yeah. Where's Raymond? Is he there? Where is Raymond? Hi, Raymond. How you doing? Did your girlfriend told you what we gonna be up to when I come to California to come visit you guys? We gonna paint the town. See, I was gonna speak in my accent, and I caught myself. Oh, he asleep? Show him the video and show him that I asked about him. I so appreciate you guys. I'm telling you, I never thought, not knowing 50 people in my real life, I never thought Oh, the TV watching him. Okay, that happens. Like I was saying, I never thought from near and from far the love that I have received from YouTube. Never ever thought that. So I'm just like so grateful, so grateful. Glad you guys thumbs up the video for me. So I will let you guys know when I am back in the house permanently and doing videos and stuff like that. The guys are supposed to come out tomorrow. It's a construction crew. They already came out and did did the construction crew come out and they did the estimate, and they're going to get a pod for the rest of the stuff that's on the other side of the house to store some of the things that didn't get damaged, and they're going to start the construction like right away. So we shouldn't be out of the house for a long time. But I'm just so happy that y'all are hanging in there with me, and I didn't want y'all to think that I. Oh, thank you. And I want to give it back also. It's a two-way street. I want to give it back. Yes. Right now, from the day that happened, I have this, and let me tell you, I forget to tell Wani that. Wani from Wani's house, she had a leak in her house, and she was on live and she was telling people about the. Yeah. Oh, but it's not a problem. I mean, the way how the house is situated, I totally don't hear the fan downstairs. Actually, downstairs having a theater, downstairs is insulated. It's also soundproof. Like the kids play loud music, like 2, 3 in the morning, like when they have no school, and it's no problem down there, cause it's like way down. Plus, it's insulated because it's a theater. Yeah, and yeah, I just can't wait to get everything back together. I mean, sometimes I have like a blockage in tunnel vision. Like I cannot do any decorating of the house because I cannot, like I said, upstairs is fine, but I can't do anything. And today for the Show Some Love tablescape, it'd have been easy for me to just put a couple plates together and just videotape it like that. I just couldn't wrap my mind around doing that. I'm like, the whole house has to be together. Do you guys remember me with the garage? I was putting the house together, and then the garage was like a total mess, and I totally like just stopped and said, no, I have to get this together. And I can't wait to show you guys the garage. Can't wait to show you. So I think I'm gonna come back live a bit later again. But I appreciate you guys, and I'm glad y'all still showing me the love and still gonna be there for when I get back. I could show you guys the first thing when I get back. I know what I'm gonna do, and I could do it now, but I just, like I said, I can't wrap my mind around it. Actually, I was telling you something before. My brain is all over the place. Wani had a spill in her house, and everyone on the live was telling her to get a box fan. Yes. Everyone was telling her to get a box fan. And I went out a few weeks later after she had her water leak. And I seen a fan, and I got the fan. Not needing a fan because the whole house is central AC. And because I heard them say that, I picked it up. Even the water vac. The water vac was thrifted. Yes. Actually, it wasn't thrifted. Let me tell you all the truth. Let me tell you what happened. No, one night, me and my daughter was coming from wherever we were coming from. And coming up in our neighborhood, I live in a gated community. So coming up in our neighborhood, I seen this box there, and my daughter said to me, she's like, Mom, she was like, that's a vacuum. It was two vacuums. It was a Bissell. Both of them are Bissell, but one is a dry, wet vac. Hey, sugar, how are you? Yes. So, and they were just sitting there in the box. The neighbor had thrown it out for the garbage. And my daughter said to me, she's like, Mom, I think you should take it. And I was, at first I said no, because I had like so much going on already and I didn't want to bring another thing in the house at the time. But I said, you know what, let me just take it. So me having that water vac, because when the guys came out to check the home for the insurance company to, to do their, eventually to do their work when they did the appraisal of the damage up downstairs, he was like, and he was checking all the carpet area with his moisture meter. He told me for the area that got wet and what came out, the tub and the toilet, he said to me, you did a lot of work. Because I put bleach down and I scrub up the area, because, I mean, it could have been worse. I mean, when you go downstairs, you know that the sheetrock was wet and the carpet was wet. But I did a lot of work scrubbing and cleaning and stuff like that. And a matter of fact, the insurance company is paying me because they told the insurance company about the work that I did in the home once they came in and they did the evaluation. So they are paying me for my cleanup. So some no extra shopping money. Maybe me and you will hit the town. So guys, I will come back again. I'm going to see what my boyfriend wants to do. We're sitting here in the lobby. The kids left to go some type of sightseeing by some mountain. And it's late. It had to be about 9 o'clock right now. Yes. I was telling them that my downstairs with the entertainment area where the theater is and the bathroom, that public bathroom for downstairs, it flooded. And I've been in a hotel about 3 weeks now. We've been living in a hotel like 3 weeks now. So I go to the house like every day, but we just cannot cook, bathe, or anything in the house. Yep. But overall, like, I'm in good spirits. Like, I didn't let it, it didn't freak me out, because even when I went downstairs and I seen that it was flooded, my husband was still asleep and I didn't wake him up. He woke up on his own 2 hours later, and then I told him what happened. So, hey, Sugar Wooger, how you doing? I was showing, I was telling, I was telling the people about the spill, and then I was showing them my boots, the boots that I semi-made. Oh, guys, go look on my community feed, and you're gonna see the jean boots that I made. Like the whole boot, I made the whole boot. Let you see. Okay, I'm gonna turn this around, right? Let me see. I'll turn it this way. I'm in the hotel lobby. Turn it this way. Okay. Know y'all seeing carpet right about now. What the heck? Oh, I can't lift it up. Oh, I was about to lose this. Okay, 1 second. I'm having a boo-boo. What if I never love again? Okay. Okay, you can see a bit of it. So let me show you what I did, right? See all of this in the boots? The boots was actually down like this. And I saw the satin inside of the boot. I saw the satin inside of the boot. And I add the string to it. Right here. Let me lift this up. So the boot was like, actually let me show you the line. See that white line here? That's where it was glued. And I took it apart because I wanted some suede boots that came up to my ankles, right? To my knees, to my ankles. So what I did, let me put this in here. So what I did was, let me put on my other shoe and show you, because I have my other shoe right here, so I can show you what I did. Guys, I'm in the lobby. People gonna think I live here. So what I did, see this right here? That's where the boot was attached. The boot was down like this. Like this was the level. Hi Carl, how are you? Yeah, this is how the boots were. So all of this is new to the boots. I saw some satin material on it, but what I did, thank you, what I did, right? I actually made this whole thing first, and then I insert it into the shoe. Let me show you. I insert it into the shoe, and then I glue it with my glue gun. But this part up here, the top of the boot, I sew it with my sewing machine. So, and then as you see, the back of it is sort of open, right? So when I tie it, let me tie it. I think I made the boot when I was a little bit bigger. So now that I tie it, this is how it is. So that's what I was showing them. And this is what I got on my feet. Some Ugg type boots. Because it snowed yesterday, so I went to the house and I got my boot. So that's what I've been. I'm always doing something. Carla will tell you. She called me on the phone. She was like, girl, just rest. I'm always doing something. I bought these tights here for 99 cents. At Burlington, I paid 79 cents for these tights. Actually, I had them since last year, and they're high-waisted. They come like all the way up to my stomach. See? So, that's what I've been up to. It feel like I did a lot of work. It feel like I done did a lot of work. In my wig, I curled this up a little bit too high. $0.79, not 99, 79 cents. I got it from Burlington. That's the after winter. Yeah, that's the after winter sale. But actually, I didn't get it this year. That, listen, you know when you start going through your stuff, you end up finding stuff. I might have had this a couple years because I have like a lot of stuff that I forget that I have. That's why I'm so happy to like. Okay, yes. If I find any more, but I found this like it had to be maybe 3 years ago or so, and I was just going through my stuff, just like the top, this top right here. I found this in the same box that the tights was in, and they see they high waisted. So I just pull them up all the way up under here. Y'all, I'm Chubba Wubba now. I'm all type of, like if you stick me, you could get oil, cheese, all of that. I'm a Chubba Wubba now. I'm fat. Yes, 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 yes. Empty the bags. Pam, I see you have some stuff to give away too, girl. There was this dress. Let me tell you. There was this dress when you went into your really collar, really shut up collar. Um, there was this dress, it's a sequins dress, right? You showing the dress, but you know, I don't mind asking for stuff, but you were telling the people on your live, like, what can you do with it? And I'm like, I didn't want to seem bossy because you and the people were like interacting. We didn't know of each other. I knew of you for a long time, but you didn't know of me. So I didn't want to feel pushy and say, oh, let me have it. Cause I get like, oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Really? Almost take off my clothes? No. Yeah, Pam, and you had that. What I do is I get like, I have found like vintage, like sequence type dresses. If they cannot fit me, I will buy a corresponding fabric, open the sides of it like a stretch fabric, and add it. Oh my God. Are you serious? Yes. And what I do sometimes, I will cut the seam down. I will cut the seam down. And I make a blazer, make blazers out of it and stuff. Yeah, you were in your storage, and I was like, oh, that is like so nice. Pam, me and you have similar style. A lot of the things that I see you do, even your scarves, some of the blazers and stuff that you show, I'm like, that up north, that up north stuff. Okay. Well, we'll talk about it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so a lot of the stuff that you show, and I see you all bundle up with your hats and all that, girl, I never met a hat that I didn't like, girl. I never met a hat that I didn't like. Actually, my husband, he wears hats too, and he will go to breakfast like that because I'm not a breakfast person. And they will ask him like all around town, like they know me and him, because I'm always with something wrapped around me. I will have on a coat, but I'm so like, for the past 6 years, I'm so comfortable with my shawl. Let me show you the shawl. I made this shawl here. We were going to Paris, right? And I knew that I brought this, I was going to go out for my birthday, so I brought this dress, right? And I made this shawl before I left. I didn't end up wearing the dress that I made because my husband, who was my boyfriend at the time, he had something else in mind. He had bought me a dress to wear for my birthday, but I didn't know that night he would have asked me to marry him. So I think I'm gonna post some of the pictures. I post a picture in the red dress. That was from Paris. That was in France. And this is how, I'm like always in this. Always in this, all wrapped up. This is me around town. So with the hats now, I'm always in a hat. So if, like like some of the people, they will see me and they will look like, oh, not a hat today. They love the hat. As a matter of fact, I get compliments like this. Oh, you look like you from New York City. Yeah, yeah, we do hats. Hats. Like he's always in a hat. He goes to breakfast and they're like, but you're not wearing your hat. You have to complete the suit. Put on your hat next time. You have to come. When you come, like he have like when we back home. Oh, thank you, thank you. I actually purchased this fabric here. Oh, and it's reversible also. It's also reversible. I can wear it on both sides. I actually purchased this fabric here in New Jersey, and there was a zebra one because I love animal prints. Like in New Jersey, leopard is a color. Actually, I can't remember. It's over 6 years ago. I can't remember. But there was this zebra print one that I wanted to get. And actually, I'm going to ask my brother to purchase the fabric and send it to me. Yeah. Y'all, I'm downstairs like I own the People Hotel. It's a nice place. Let me show you. It's a huge hotel. Let me show you. This is blocking it, my selfie stick. But there's the fireplace going right here. Restaurants is over there. The breakfast room. It's really nice. So a home away from home. And there's two seating area, one in the front, one in the back. So, oops. I see a couple things that I would like to take home with me, like this huge flower pot right here. I like that. I know I go places. Everywhere I go, I want to take something. Okay. Okay, Pam. You will just start putting things out one after the other. Because you look like you have a lot of creativity with you too. I love what you do with your wigs. Oh, well, they didn't give us a hotel. We got the hotel. Yeah, they didn't give us a hotel. Oh, yes, girl. Actually, Pam, is a good time to go thrifting right now. You know, all of these, I think, not Church Street. There is an area in DC where the money is, where the huge churches. I forget that area. Find the thrift store. Pam, this is a wig here that I cut and I layered it too. I color it and layer it. And the dark hair ended up bleeding on this a bit and it made this gray, but here is still blonde. I'm gonna take it out, but for now, I like the way it looks. It's real different. Yeah, there's an area in DC where the money lives. You should see if they've had any church thrift store. Oh yes, consignment shops, yeah. But you know what is lovely? I love the consignment shops. But what I absolutely like when you go into like a thrift store and they don't know the goodies that they have. That's what I love. Like it's like hunting, it's like fishing, it's like buying just plain fabric and just not knowing what you're gonna do with it. Like you go into, ooh, yes. Actually, I'm going to my brother is coming up here soon. I'm gonna take you guys with me. I'm not gonna tell you guys what yet. Treasure hunting, yes. I'm not gonna tell you guys yet what I'm going to do. I'm gonna tell y'all guys when I'm about to do it. Me and my brother is about to come up and we're about to take an adventure. Yes, I found a lovely Chanel pocketbook, authentic Chanel pocketbook, $6,000, and it was still new. Yes, 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 yes. Listen, I like it when it's almost free. Like it when it's almost free. Like you go through those racks or you go in today and it's like this. And especially like you Google pieces. Like I told you guys, I have lamps. Like right now, I could get like $6,000 for this one painting. I got for at a 10 or $5. And my husband looked up the painting, and the painting is worth thousands of dollars. Actually, we have to take it to, we located the appraisal, and she cannot believe that we found the original. Like my husband sent her pictures, and she was like, she needs to put her hands on it to like really, go through the painting. The original, the is canvas, and the print is going for like I think like $10,000. The factory print is going for like $10,000. So I love, 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 love thrifting. Listen, with this wrap around me, with this wrap around me, I sure people think that about me too. I sure people think that about me too. Yeah, I love taking things that people think is like nothing. My daughter, she had gone somewhere, and the huge compliment on her dress, or even me. I'm gonna upload a picture of this dress that I had went to a function with my daughter, and everyone was paying me compliment on this dress. I'm like, are they just kidding me? Like, this dress can't be this nice. It was a nice dress, but everyone come to me, tell me I'm the best dressed there, and I'm like, I seen other things that I like. The deputy mayor, New Jersey, she was Chris Christie, deputy mayor. She came up to me. She was like, "This is a fabulous dress. Where did you purchase it?" I was like, "Oh, I got it from the Goodwill." No, it was the Salvation Army, $6. She was like, "What? You need to shop for me." I love a bargain. I am not the person that will tell you, this was 5,000. This is. Listen, I pity the fool that pay full price. I like the El Cheapo. I love, love, love the bargains. Yes, guys, I appreciate I've been on for like an hour and like 8 minutes. I think I'm gonna come back with you guys later so we could do a little chitter chatter. But for now, I want to see I have to go back to the house. I have to go back to the house to pick my niece up some clothes for tomorrow. Guys, it's so weird going to the laundromat. Yes, I like it for almost free, Pam. Almost free. That's how I like it. And my husband is ex-military, right? Oh, thank you. My husband is ex-military, and he will forget to ask for discount. Like he did his 20 years, right? And when I met him, he had Verizon, and we went into the Verizon store one day. We were just talking, and I think I went to switch a phone. My phone had damage, so I was like, "Golly, I gotta pay all that for this phone." And he's like, "It's just money, babe." And I'm like, "No, I feel good when I save." And then I was like, "What type of discount y'all give? Like, do you do military? Do you do this, that?" It was like, "Oh yeah, we do military." It's like, how come you never told? I said, "How come you never told us that it was military? Because they do military discount for like forever." So they went back and give him. I think they could go back like maybe a few years, and they reimburse him like money that he had paid. So for a while, our bill was like next to nothing. Yes, I love asking for that discount. I guess I go to the Goodwill and I do on the sale there and I do say military. I know sometimes my husband look at me like, oh Lord, it's just a couple cents. It makes me feel good. No, if this is my thing. I am very generous and I don't mind giving. My heart is to give, is to share, is to love, right? But I don't like to be robbed. So and I don't see it as robbing because, a lot of these places they do charity, but if I give them something, it's all a gift. But when come to me purchasing, it's just all about business. It's just all about business. Babe, what are we doing? Oh, he's ignoring me. Yes, I will ask for that discount. Actually, Carla said to me, yes, listen, if you go into the store and you're short, they're not going to let you have the stuff. So when it comes to you getting it, even if I have to get it and then give it back, but I like to know that I save. I love, love, love to know that. I mean, it's all the way down. The only thing I don't like shopping for is groceries because for a while, like before I met my husband, I was single and I like had to do everything, and he doesn't mind. Like I will write a list and he will go ahead and he will, purchase what the house needs. I will go like maybe once every 3 months to do like wholesale shopping, but whatever we run out of, I give him a list and he go ahead and do that, and it's all on bargain. I will go to a flea market to get some goodies there because you could find brand new things there. When some people when they hear thrift, they think everything is old. Mm-mm. And you know how I found out about a thrift store? Because in my country they don't have thrift stores, right? Um, when I came to the U.S., I was working for this Jewish lady. I will never forget her name. Her name is Miss Cronish. I was babysitting her grandkids. So she had paid me my first paycheck. My oldest daughter, my mom raised her for the first 2 years of her life, but I seen her every 6 months. They will bring her back to America to visit me. She was born here. And while she was down there, while I was working, and I got my first paycheck. And I told Miss Cornish, I said, this is Friday, you're off. What do you want to do? So I said, I have to buy my daughter clothes. So she took me into the town. They live in the suburbs. That's in, I think it was Maplewood? No. One of these, Millburn. They lived in Millburn, New Jersey. So we got dressed, went to the store, and I went into the stores, and she was walking behind me, and she was like, $50, $60. That's the sale price that was on some of the dresses, not cute little church dresses. And then I picked up one, I picked up two, looking at the price. Let me get my little Mai Tai, clear my throat. At the hotel, they have happy hour, so this is my Mai Tai. I forget what, that stuff they put in it. That other stuff. Yeah, so I picked up the clothes, and she said to me, she said, darling, she said, I have never paid full price for my children's clothes. And she had about 5 kids. She said, you have to find a way to keep your money in your pocket. And I was like, what she mean by that? So she was like, I'm going to take you a place. Keep your mind open. She drove me to this place. We walked up. And I didn't know what consignment mean. I didn't know what thrifting is because I've never seen anything like that. And I had no cell phone that I could have Googled it. So took me into the store, and I'm looking at some of the stuff, and I'm like, oh, but that one don't have a tag, and that one don't have a tag. So going through the rack, I ended up finding some with tags. And then she said to me, yes, yes. It had happy hour with like hors d'oeuvres and stuff. Yes. Yeah, they have happy hour every day from I think 5 to 7. Yeah. Yes, they treat us very well here. And then Ruth Chris restaurant is inside of the hotel too. So they treating us very well. Yes, so went into, well, she was showing me the different pieces. She was like, growing up, she said, my kids growing up, because I was babysitting her grandkids. The daughter went away to a seminar. She was a lawyer, and the father and the mother, they own their own law firm, but the daughter, I think she go get, I forget the education, because my husband, when he was practicing, yes, when my husband was practicing law, well, he's retired like 2 years now, 3 years now. Yeah, I will go to the training with him, like, to keep up with the education for new laws and stuff that is coming up. So I'll travel with him to go, right? But anyway, with her, the daughter had to go away, so they hired me to be at home with. Okay. Oh yeah, and you have some lovely things. I could tell your style. I could tell your class, girl. I could tell it. So she picked out a few things, and some of them, yes, they did have tag in it. But you know how some people funny, like in the islands, they, I didn't even know about thrift store. My mama sure didn't know about it, and I know, the stuff. If it had looked a little shaggy, she'd have been like, girl, if you don't have money, listen, I'm trying to do my mom accent, my country accent. Girl, if you don't have money, you should just let me know. I will send you some money. Don't send the baby no secondhand clothes. We ain't got time for that. So she picked out a few things, and I mean, for what I was going to pay, actually, she ended up paying for it for me. She ended up having me keep my money, and she was like, I'm gonna give this to the baby. And that's how I found out about thrift stores. I didn't know nothing about no thrift stores. Now I just love them. I don't know what type of that extra stuff. I don't know what type they put in there. But I could sip this all day. I'm not really a drinker. Like I went out and I bought like a whole bunch of wine because I'm doing a downstairs in the entertainment area. It's a kitchen slash bar area. I haven't built it up as yet, but that is the idea for it. All of them, all of them are married, Pam. And not only that, you're gonna have to move to where we at. You will have to move to where we at because they are established down here, like the judges and all of that. So I don't think they're gonna move to where you at. You're gonna have to come down there, girl. You remember that dance you did? You might have to give them some of that. Yes, very nice clothing. So that's how I found out about thrift stores. And after that, I've just been just thinking hooked. Like I raised my kids, I raised my children out of shopping at the thrift store. There was this Goodwill in New Jersey. This Goodwill in New Jersey. They get huge donation from Target. And what happened, like if you go into Target and you open up something, they never will put it back on the shelf. Because after they sell the first couple hundreds, they don't make all their money. Yes, after they sell a couple pieces because it's like pennies they're paying, China to make a lot of these things. So after they sell like their first couple, they make their money. So they'll donate it to the Goodwill because that's a tax write-off for them. And my kids stayed posh. It's brand new stuff. They stayed posh. I mean, me and my daughter had a running joke. My oldest daughter, we would go to like an event, like a school of water, something happened. She'd be like, "Oh Lord, you late, and then you're showing up dressed better than the people that's hosting the event." She was like, "I ain't going in together with you. I'm going to the bathroom. Going by yourself with your kids." Fashionably late, but we well dressed. And girl, sometimes the dress costs $2, $3, but we look good. Just like my 79 cents tights. And this right here, I bought it after season. I bought this here for my daughter, Melissa, but I guess she didn't want it because she kept taking it and put it in my stuff. I guess she didn't want to hurt my feelings. So she kept taking it and put it in my stuff. And I eventually I'm gonna wear this bad boy right here. Guys, did you thumbs up the video? So guys, I am going to get back to you guys. Like I said, I might come back later. If this didn't knock me out, take me out. I've been sipping on this like happy hour, been over since 7 o'clock. And you know it was full of ice, right? So I will get back to you guys. I appreciate you so much and the love that you have shown me, the person who blessed me with the money. I appreciate that so much. I'm loving the color on this wig. I never thought I would have wear gray hair at this point. Thank you. Thank you, Sugar Wooger. I'm about to call you on the phone. Bye, guys. Take care.